Ambassador Creian had witnessed countless disasters in his 3 centuries of service to the Galactic Council, but nothing prepared him for the sight of the Creian Armada preparing to invade Earth. "You must stop them," he pleaded to High Counselor Vish, his tentacles writhing in distress. "They do not understand what they are about to do." Vish, a being of pure crystal and energy, pulsed with deep concern. "The Cthaians have declared humans a minor threat. They claim Earth possesses resources they require. We cannot legally interfere with sovereign military actions unless the target species requests protection. And humans have not requested protection because they do not know they need it." Creian replied, "Because they are not the ones who need protecting. The Cthaians are," explained Vish commanded. Creian pulled up holographic displays showing Earth's turbulent history. "The Crethians have analyzed human military capabilities and deemed them primitive." They are correct. Human weapons are chemical projectiles and nuclear devices crude by galactic standards. Then what is the problem? "The problem is that humans do not need advanced weapons," Creian said desperately. "They are the weapons. Look at their planet. Gravity, 98 times standard. Atmospheric pressure that would crush most species. Predator density 7 times the acceptable baseline. Disease vectors that would terrify a biological warfare specialist. And humans, they thrive there. They call it home." He highlighted specific data. "Humans can run for hours without stopping. They can survive in temperatures that boil or freeze water. They heal from injuries that would kill us. They can go days without food, weeks without sleep if motivated. And worst of all, they refuse to surrender. The Cthaians have superior technology," Vish countered, though doubt crept into her tone. "Technology means nothing when humans adapt," Creian insisted. "Do you know what humans did when they discovered other species had faster ships? They built faster ships. When they found we had better weapons, they built better weapons. In 50 years, humans went from barely space-faring to competitive with civilizations 1,000 years older. They do not just learn, they weaponize learning." Admiral Thexus of the Creian Armada interrupted the emergency session via hologram. He was imposing 4 m tall with an armored exoskeleton and plasma cannons integrated into his body. "Council, we have been monitoring this discussion. We appreciate your concern, but it is misplaced. Humans are soft mammals. We are Crethians. We have conquered 40 systems. Earth will be 41. You have conquered systems with civilized species," Creian shot back. "Species who fight according to rules, who surrender when defeat is inevitable. Humans do not have those limitations. They have limitations called physics," Thexus replied. "Our shields can withstand their primitive weapons. Our forces outnumber theirs. This will be over in days." "That is what the Kroner thought," Creian said quietly. "Before they tried to raid Earth for specimens 20 years ago, the Council sealed those reports." Varish pulsed with surprise. "The Kroner incident is classified because it was horrifying," Corvin replied. "The Kroner sent a battle group, 12 ships, elite warriors. They planned to capture a few hundred humans for study and labor. Do you know what happened?" Silence filled the chamber. The humans fought with everything. Military, civilian, it did not matter. They used their primitive weapons, yes, but also farming equipment, construction tools, their bare hands. They sacrificed themselves to destroy Kroner ships. They turned their own infrastructure into weapons. And when the Kroner warriors finally retreated, they reported something that still haunts them. What they demanded. The humans were laughing, Creian said, even while dying, even while losing. They were laughing and promising that if the Kroner ever came back, humanity would find their homeworld and return the favor. The Kroner took it seriously. They moved their entire civilization to a hidden sector. They are still afraid. Ridiculous, Thesis scoffed. Humans are barely unified. We have monitored their communications. They fight among themselves constantly. They do, Creian agreed, right up until an outside threat appears. Then they unify instantly. There is a human saying, "Me against my brother and me against our cousin, our family against the world." Humans extend that concept. When threatened externally, they stop being nations and become humanity. And humanity united is terrifying. Virish accessed the classified Kroner reports. Her energy form flickered as she read. These casualty ratios are impossible. Humans suffered 90% losses, but inflicted 60% casualties on technologically superior forces. They do not fight to win, Creian explained. They fight to make the cost of victory so high that you regret attacking. They turn every battle into a warning for future enemies. Admiral Thexus laughed. A grinding sound. "You are all cowards. We launch in 1 hour. Earth will kneel or burn." The connection severed. Creian turned to Vish. We must warn the humans. Give them time to prepare. We cannot interfere. Vish replied, but we can observe. Prepare monitoring stations. I want every second of this invasion documented. 4 hours later, the Creian Armada arrived at Earth. They broadcast their demands: immediate surrender and resource submission. Earth's response was broadcast across all frequencies. A simple human phrase: come and take it. The Creians attacked. Human defenses, primitive as they were, responded with unexpected ferocity. Nuclear weapons, chemical warfare, kinetic strikes, but more than that, they used tactics the Creians had never encountered. Civilian ships retrofitted as bombs, satellites reprogrammed as weapons, space stations self-destructing to create debris fields. And when Creian forces landed, they found humans who did not retreat, did not surrender, and fought with terrifying creativity. 3 days later, Admiral Thexus requested emergency council intervention. They are insane, he reported, his voice breaking. We took their city and they detonated it beneath us. We captured their soldiers and they gave false information that led us into traps. We defeated their military and their civilians continued fighting. We cannot hold what we take. We cannot advance without catastrophic losses. We cannot retreat without looking weak. You can retreat, Creian told him. You should retreat while you still have forces to retreat with. They are posting our defeats on their information networks. Vexus continued. They are turning this into entertainment till my propaganda to recruit more fighters. They made songs about killing us songs. Virish's form pulsed. What are your casualties, Admiral? 40%. Thexus whispered in 3 days. And the humans, they are still broadcasting that phrase. Come and take it. They are daring us to continue. Creian felt no satisfaction. Pull back, Admiral. Before you lose everything, humans will accept peace, but only after you prove you respect their strength. The Creian Armada withdrew. The war lasted 3 days, but changed the galaxy forever. Earth became the first planet to single-handedly repel a major invasion. The Galactic Council officially reclassified humanity as an apex survival species, a designation reserved for civilizations too dangerous to conquer. And throughout the galaxy, a new warning spread: never invade Earth, because humans do not just fight wars, they win them by making you regret starting them. If you liked the story, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more stories like